Hi, I'm Dave Sobel, the host of the Business of Tech podcast. I want to give you a little bit of my Consumer Electronics Show insights as that show kicks off for this week. Let's cover four major areas. First, I want to talk 5G. We're not expecting a ton of announcements to come out, with the carriers not necessarily announcing new things. We'll see some new phones announced, but the big action for mobile devices will happen at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona at the end of February. But what we are expecting to see this week is scenarios play out around 5G. What are those new situations that the technology can use, particularly from a consumer perspective? And then we'll be looking at those trends to understand what they mean from a business perspective. There's going to be a bunch of gaming announcements. Microsoft and Google are both heavily invested in their xCloud and Stadia initiatives, and with the new consoles coming out at the end of the year, we're going to see a lot of movement here. What we care about is what those applications mean in business. What can we do from a streaming perspective that we couldn't do before? And laptop and desktop upgrades that might impact the business side. In fact, Dell did some announcements about new laptops, including 5G technology, right before the show. We're also expecting some announcements around home automation and smart home. There's going to be a bunch of different areas here, and there's two things we care about. The first is privacy. Expect there to be movement here. Is it only marketing, or is there actual implementation in privacy changes? That's something we're going to be watching from this year. And the second thing around the smart home is ambient computing. What does it mean to have computers in all areas, and what are the new developments that we're going to see? Consumer tech has been leading here, with business trailing, so it's expected to see some new developments. Let's see what those are. Finally, services. Services is all the rage. Everything can now be delivered as a service. Embedded in that whole streaming wars conversation is the new business models around services. What new consumer tech can be delivered as a service? We're going to look to see where the leading end trends are and what that might mean for business. That's some of the predictions to see for this week at CES. Catch this kind of information and updates every single day on the Business of Tech podcast, available on all your podcatchers. Thanks for listening.